can, but I'm gonna try just one wheel. Hey, go the other way. Hey! Get out of here!
That was the most interesting building that you've probably ever repoed.
Yes.
So.
Yes. The question is, what's the most interesting one? You're lucky. You've seen it all happen. That was it. Repo time. Here we go. There's the boss. Say hello, hon.
Hello.
Should be right about here somewhere. Yeah, should be the one back there that we just passed. You trying to sneeze?
Half sneeze.
A half sneeze? Drink too much half calf coffee.
Guess so. I didn't drink any coffee today. Wait, I did drink coffee. Never mind.
Yeah.
Starbucks.
It would kind of look like this may be a house. What's the house number up on the door?
4017.
4017. 4008 would be on the other side. Maybe it's the other side back there. Okay, there's a mailbox. Alright, let's head up here. Alright, why is there so much traffic? Hi, Burrow. Kentucky people wave too.
They did?
That's not, yeah, they wave.
Oh.
No, don't go extreme. It might make you crash. It might cause a distraction.
You know me too well.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll pass, like, we go in Amish country, and we'll pass a bucket, and my wife's like, it is funny because they're like, somebody I know, I guess. You can confuse people.
I'm just trying to make their day.
Hey, there it is.
It usually makes them smile. Oh,
maybe.
boy. That might be that one.
It definitely looks like one, but that doesn't look like the right, the builder. It doesn't look like,
Okay.
so we're going to pull in here. Alright.
I bet that's the one.
Yeah, it's definitely that one. It's I can see from here. It just ain't it ain't what I was looking for.
That's the one.
That's the one.
She's the one, boy.
No. You want me to say it, don't you? You're the one.
Well, oh, thank you very much. That was unexpected.
Okay, stop recording. Hello. Yeah, I'm here about the storage shit. To pick up the storage shit. That's I guess you're returning it, or the payment's not being made, so they send us out to pick it up.
You'll have to come back because it ain't here ready.
It ain't ready?
Yeah.
Well,
I haven't talked to anybody.
I
haven't talked to anybody about picking it up yet. That's full.
Yeah, I see that.
And I've got these things here probably, I'm going to take a wild guess. That one here probably got at least 500 pounds in it. Everything I'd have to take out. I was going to have to try to rent a building if I can't.
Right.
A storage building. Probably, I bet you I've got $2,000 worth at least of sandpaper in this one area. Here.
Yeah. But that's, so I should make sure you understand, this is yours, but the shed is not.
Right.
So they can come get it anytime. And your stuff is in their shed, it goes with it. So that's where the decision's got to be made.
I'm trying to figure out how to even haul it back.
I'm gonna go get it. Sorry, buddy.
He talked to my buddy and said he'd loan me money Thursday to pay it off.
How much?
$6,000.
6,000?
I think that's what the payoff would be. I'm not sure. I told you what I owe on it.
All right. If I could tell it to him and if he can tell me that, I talked to the company and they said they've been working with you too long. You're 11 months behind. But if you get him on the phone where I could tell it to him,
if I can get back a hold of him.
Okay.
He's over in Ohio. I've been, I can't even think of them, on the other side of people.
Right.
Up in there.
But he can loan you on Thursday.
Yeah.
Right. See, that's the problem we run into is we don't know.
Yeah. I can give you a check to hold. That would work.
It's not going to do any good.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't recommend that anyways, because then you're writing a bad check if it doesn't work.
That's true, too.
So,
That's true, too.
if you can get him on the phone where I could talk to him, but it's still a slippery slope because I don't know if he'll actually do it. So they told me to.
Let me see if I can get a hold of him.
Okay. There's another option you have is to pay them in full and have it re-delivered.
Okay.
Obviously it's going to cost, but
I was just trying to find her number so I could call her and ask her what the payoff would be on it.
yeah, well, you can do that tomorrow. So I got to roll. So you got the hood. You got the hood in there. That's his.
Hood and a bunch of little stuff over there. See how tight in there, all kind of stuff. They're gonna be falling on you.
Oh, it might fall a little bit.
Falling.
Looks like an antique.
Yep. Tailgate.
You know that?
What's that?
Is that your wife?
Sorry, what?
Is that your wife? In it?
Yes.
And like I was telling her, I don't have the strength to do anything anymore. I'm
Well,
tired.
I'll do it. Get this out.
I feel like a friggin' Indian. Your wife knows it.
You think? Right here, roll the cable.
That's how you fix love.
Okay, time to roll. Fucking Bumblebee. Are you kidding me? Oh, damn, hey. Ah. Dang it. Oh, you gotta run. There's one around you. Your hat. On your hat. Jeez, honey, run. She's still there. Keep going. Ah. Okay. Y'all want drama? Here's your drama. I got stung twice, and there's a bunch of them. Holy cow. Alright, I'm buying a flamethrower. Screw this. I'm investing in a flamethrower. So, I got stung on my shoulder and my stomach. And hey, don't come over here. Hope my wife didn't get stung. Wow. I can't believe that happened again. I can't believe it. They mad, man. They are mad. If I get my remote, but I don't think I can drag this thing very far without my wheels under it. They're mad. Huh? They're mad. Yeah, a whole bunch of them.
Well, you woke them up, didn't you?
Yeah.
They did you?
Yeah, twice.
Got her twice.
Got you twice? Wow. They're on it. Oh, man.
Bumblebee.
Is there a store?
Yeah, they're
Is
bumblebees.
there a,
If
like
it
a,
would be, you wouldn't have to worry about it.
They have a flamethrower in the garage?
a flamethrower? That will work. Put it in to see if he's got something to spray
Looks
him.
like it does, but man, I need some serious.
I have to settle down a little.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
You have your,
Put the wheel.
your
I wanted to
rain-
put them under their runners
you have
there.
your rain pants and your raincoat.
Yeah,
They couldn't sting through that, could they?
I don't think so. Is that you touching me? Don't touch me right now.
Sorry.
I'll slap you. There's a leaf back there.
Must be your wife.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or half empty, however you want to look at it.
Okay.
One of them
Thought
comes
me have
with
seen
it.
one.
There's another one.
Carburetor cleaner, huh?
That could rain down.
That's how far it'll spray.
Put that in the other one, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't have any diesel.
Huh.
What'd you hit them at?
I think they were in the blocks, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I hate those things. They tear me up.
Got one wheel. My self-defense can. I think I'm good over here. There. No, turn on. pick it up. There you go. Hey, there's a mouse. Not really worried about the mouse. Ugh. Okay. Down. Okay. Hold up. Up. Okay, down. All right. I know. Well, my building's not going to go down in this corner because all the blocks are there. So I might have to go with one wheel for now.
Well, what do y'all put the wheel? About metal?
Well, I usually put it on the end, but I think I can get it with just the one wheel.
Yeah, if you just turn it, like as long as you don't pull it, it'll probably be okay, right?
Yeah, they kind of lock on. But with those blocks there, I can't take it down far enough to actually sit on the wheel. If I go to the other corner, yeah, it's the thing. I gotta get off of those blocks. All right, I'm gonna try it. No.
Yeah, they're not ours.
Oh. That's the plan, but I'm gonna try just one wheel. Hey, go the other way.
get a hold of that. Hold it this way.
Yeah. Need a long stick or something.
What I was thinking.
Oh, well,
Goodness.
honey, can you drive the mule over there and hook the fork in there and get your wheels?
Yeah,
That's a challenge, huh? They're gonna come like trying to sting the mule, huh?
That'd be funny.
We're over this way. Trying to slide it under there.
I think he's gonna try it. See these mad bumblebees over here. Too bad I can't get a close up. There you go. Oh gosh.
Oh, let go, buddy.
They're making their rounds. Now we just need a robot to get the wheels on the ride. Popping. Boy. Woo-wee. Ah,
I was going to put it under there, so.
yeah. You're like, I'll sacrifice myself.
Well, they might have walked in.
Yeah. It's got a whole lot of stuff in there and it's heavy. Now the challenge is to get it out through between the blocks that are still under it. Thing's not gonna unhook, is it?
No, I'm afraid the end will rip out. Somehow I gotta get.
You gotta get out of those blocks.
Yeah, it would help.
Well,
There's like a motorcycle gas tank, I think is where they were living in.
oh really?
Yeah.
Okay. Be careful. Oh my gosh. You made it. afraid of. Careful, there's a bumblebee right there.
That ain't good.
Wonder what I could take out of here that's not as heavy. That really stinks. Roll back here. In there. That's a problem. Come on.
Yeah, you got it.
Fell down between the walls. At this point, how much of this stuff can we take out and put it? Do you have a place we could put some of these, like these heavy boxes?
Yeah, I got some boxes in the house.
I mean, like, hey, I can carry them out. I just don't want to put them out in your yard. Give room in the
Those totes and
garage.
shit, I'm not sure what's in there.
This looks like Christmas stuff.
Yeah. Well,
So,
most of it probably is like I'm telling Jerry.
yeah.
Well, the
It's hard
totes
to
would be
tell.
okay outside, but the boxes,
Yeah.
like totes, are okay if they get wet.
Hey, I like to some of these.
The other totes and shit I ain't worried about. Just,
Well.
we can maybe put something on top of that or something. God, that's hard to tell how much money in that Christmas decoration. Not me, her.
Yeah. Well, I guess they're not that heavy. I'm just.
On top too, I think, Chris.
Yeah, I'm not sure where all the weight's coming from.
Heavy right there.
But, huh?
That rib sounded heavy. I wish hell I could lift heavy shit.
This one? Yeah, let's take somehow some of this heavier stuff. Here's a metal piece. We can take some of the heavy stuff out.
Probably.
Get these things out of here.
Is your thingy about out of gas or something?
No, better not be. I don't think it is. I just knew it's gonna happen, but a good thing and it won't, but it did. But you know, first thing that I know, it's this thing here busted in. All busted in already. I can't pick it up
Oh
here
wow.
either. But it's we're Or do you put that 2x4 down there? Do you put it up on top of the 4x6?
And you can't get a
Instead
hold of it
down.
with
So
the forks.
my mule won't catch that. That's the problem. That's just it. Have to get long legs out of my truck, I guess.
They're not as dry as I thought they were.
Right here?
You know?
Okay.
It ain't as dry as I thought it was.
Yeah. Hold it down.
Yeah, but I don't want it right.
Nope.
There's one after him. They're smacking at him.
This is it.
They're smacking at him. There's one right there. Just stand still. He'll leave you alone. When you move, then he'll hit
They're
you.
like, ooh, I got something to chase. Let's go.
Yeah. As long as you just stand still, you'll
That
go
makes
away.
sense, yeah, because most animals are like that too, aren't they?
Yeah.
Alright,
Oh, I think it's a little
well, that's number
butterfly.
3. I'm gonna give it a whirl.
Did you get stung again?
Yeah.
Did it again.
Yeah, more.
If you don't move, then he'll go away from you.
Yeah.
Yeah, one was around your wiper. I said, don't move.
Yeah, I just stood there and it,
But there
but it
once
was
they're
already
chasing
sitting
you.
on you.
Once you start swinging and everything,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
gonna nail you.
Makes sense. Alright. See what happens.
Yeah, I thought.
Yeah.
think that I'm gonna have to wiggle over this. And then
You don't think you can back in there with the trailer and just push it on? Is it too much of a hump there?
I don't know. It's a little wet here. I'm sure it'd be fine, but yeah, I guess that should be fine. I'm just a little worried. Really want to get it on the trailer. I thought maybe I would try to push it on without backing it on. All right, I don't know what I'm saying.
And look at the clouds. There's a storm brewing in the north. Nope. That's right. It's not level, so I can't close it. Keep going. squish once it gets that high, can you?
Bumblebee,
Yeah.
the gas tank.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we went down in the gas. It's full of them before they got the gas.
Yeah.
How many of these you guys go? Each one goes quick.
How many?
Push it on up.
I mean, he's doing it for 3.5, almost 4 years now. So, yeah, and he,
That's how he makes a living.
yeah,
Well, that's good.
he usually does like 3 or 4 or 5 a day. So, yeah,
Well, he's doing pretty good.
yeah,
Got all that equipment. Costs a lot of money.
yeah, it does. So you got to be able to make money to pay for it. So,
That's right.
yeah.
That's the safest way to do it. Instead of staying on it. That's the safe way.
Oh, yeah.
Being safe.
Usually you have to kick them off because they kind of lock on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting it off is easy. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's gonna load that.
Yeah, it has a carriage over there, so he puts the forks in it and it just pulls itself up.
That ain't so disgusting. That's slicker than I like it better.
Yeah, it's good. You want to kick the wheels off yet?
We gotta get rolling.
I know.
That bit's the wrong side.
Okay.
I got a key for it. Put a block on anyway.
That was easy. Alright. Tough guy. Later. So.
Hey, time to do an update.
That was the most interesting building that you've probably ever repoed.
Yes,
So.
yes. If the question is, what's the most interesting one? You're lucky. You seen it all happen. That was it.
Wow.
That was it.
I even have a sore butt. I mean, that Bumblebee just got me right in the butt cheek.
Oh my god.
One in the arm and one in the butt.
I got,
you got one here.
On the shoulder, and then the stomach, and then another one later here on the arm.
Yep, I can see it. It's swollen a little
But
bit.
it doesn't, like, if you guys have seen recently, there was one I picked up that a wasp, I hate that word, got me, and that burned, like it hurt. It hurt for less than a minute, and I don't even feel anything.
Yeah, I don't feel it on my arm
I know
either.
it'll get itchy, but I'm not saying I would go back and ask for more, but it just really doesn't hurt.
I mean, there were hundreds of them. Like, oh
Yeah.
my word, there were lots of them.
I think there was an old motorcycle
Yeah,
gas
they
tank.
found it then. They said that they found it where
They were living in
they
there.
went into the exhaust and they made a nest in the gas tank. Or,
Well, it was just the tank. Just the tank itself was laying there under the building.
yeah, whatever. Yeah.
But
they
yeah.
made a nest in there.
That was crazy, and then the building ripping out, that's not the first time that's happened to me. It's the first time it happened on a repo. I know it happened to other people, but it has happened for brand new buildings.
Yeah.
And it's just something that, I don't want to say bad things about the builders, but this was something that would have helped because I had to notch out the 2x4, the one 2x4, in order to get my forks hooked onto the second 2x4.
Yeah.
Had I been able to reach the second 2x4 with my forks, problem solved. But the thing was so ungodly heavy, that was the problem.
You had a bunch of truck parts and all kinds of stuff in there, and so
Yeah.
it's like, yeah. But I mean, the guys ended up being super duper nice, and
Yeah, that was crazy.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, and he shook my hand, and how it felt like, we're in Kentucky, Anyways, that's the
All
update.
right, we're